Okay, question 3. We have 9 minus a half squared times 8 over 9. Now the question is, again, which operation do we do first? Well, we've got to use the order of operations, PEMDAS, right? So, as we said before, as we were saying before, we first do all parentheses, okay? And then we do all the exponents. Then we multiply or divide from left to right. And the last thing we do is we add or subtract from left to right. Okay? So let's start off with parentheses. Do we have any parentheses in this problem? We do. We have a half inside the parentheses. But there's nothing to do inside it, if that makes sense. There are parentheses there, but they're just to show that the whole fraction is being squared. Okay? There's nothing to do inside the parentheses. For example, on question 4, we do have something to do. We have 5.8 minus 1.8. There's something to do inside this parentheses. Does that make sense? But there's nothing to do inside here. So parentheses for this question are done. There's nothing to do inside any parentheses. So then we go on to exponents. Do we have any exponents, squares or cubes? We have a half squared, right? Half squared. Now, a half squared is a half times itself. That's what a half squared is, right? So we've got 1 over 2 times 1 over 2. What does that give? If you multiply fractions, you multiply the tops, 1 times 1, and then you multiply the bottoms, 2 times 2, and you get 1 times 1 is 1, 2 times 2 is 4. Okay? So the only exponent we have is the half squared. That becomes 1/4. And so the exponents are done. And now we write out the question all over again. Times 8 over 9. And then we've got 9 minus. Okay? So next thing. We've got a subtraction. We've got a multiplication. What do we do next? Again, best to just go through the list. Step 1, parentheses, then exponents, multiply or divide, then add or subtract. So we've done parentheses, we've done exponents. Now we're on to multiplication or division, right? So, do we have any multiplications or divisions? We have a multiplication here, 1/4 times 8/9, right? And we can multiply that out, multiply the tops and the bottoms, if we want to, and that would give us, if we multiplied it out, that would give us 1 times 8, which is 8. And what's 4 times 9? 36, right? But the quicker way is what? What's the quicker way of multiplying fractions? The first thing you can do is cross cancel, right? Numbers on the top with numbers on the bottom. So 4 into 4 goes once, 4 into 8 goes twice, right? And now we have not 8 over 36, but now we have 1 times 2, which is 2, over 1 times 9, which is 9, 2 ninths, right? So we can, this becomes 2 over 9. So what we have is 9 minus 2 over 9, right? And then we can keep going with this. And of course, I mean, the last thing to do is add or subtract. And we just have one subtraction, so we just need to subtract. So just need to remember how to subtract fractions. We have 9 minus 2 ninths. Do you remember how to subtract fractions like this when you have a whole number? You can write the whole number as a fraction. How would you write 9 as a fraction? 3 as a fraction is 3 over 1. What's 5 written as a fraction? 5 over 1. What's 9 written as a fraction? 9 written as a fraction is 9 over 1. So we can put that 9 over 1, and now we've got to try and subtract. And when you're subtracting fractions, the denominators have to be the same, right? So to make the denominators the same, we've got to find the lowest common denominator. What's the lowest common denominator with 1 and 9? Or lowest common multiple? It would be 9, right? So you got to multiply this bottom by something so that both bottoms are the same, So you multiply this bottom by 9 so that we have ninths on both fractions. Also must multiply the top by 9 also, right? So 9 times 9, 81, over 9 times 1 is 9. So we have 81 ninths minus 2 ninths. We have transformed the number 9 into 81 ninths. And that is the same thing, it's the same quantity, it just looks different, right? 81 ninths minus 2 ninths is how many ninths? 79 ninths, right? And can you write that as a mixed number? 9 into 79 goes how many times? 8 times. What's the remainder? 9 into 79. 8 times. 8 times 9, 72. Subtract. 79 minus 72 is 7. So the remainder is 7. So 9 to 79 goes 8 times, remainder 7. So 8 and 7 ninths. Right?